Hello, dear beautiful friend. I am Julian, the luxury life coach, and today I'm coming to you with a special, different expression of me which represents the divine feminine, which I love to call Julia as well. Because in our essence, each and every one of us is beyond the gender. We are simply born into this incarnation with a certain expression, be that in a male or female form, but in our essence we are beyond the gender. And the free conscious being knows and feels and embraces such freedom in itself, where you can just be in this easiness and you can feel a lot of softness, tenderness that I'm radiating, but also very direct, the fire of spirit, and I'm just a mirror of you. So thank you very much for coming in touch with this video, because if you weren't ready you wouldn't have come here, and something has brought you here. So it is my joy and pleasure to be a reminder of energetic expansion, of energetic deepening, and this limitless that we are in our essence. I've been also allowing all of this melding and expansion and deepening of who I truly am with my human expression, and it's happening more and more and more. And I realized through my experiences and through my distilling of these experiences and gaining a lot of wisdom from it, also in this lifetime, that tenderness and softness can enable you to accept, to energetically allow and accept some parts of yourself that maybe were not something that you would even ever consider looking directly at. But it is all you, all the so-called dark sides, the shitty stuff and so on. Yeah, let's call it the way it is. It's just as amazing as all of these beautiful moments when you're maybe drinking beer or making love with someone. It is all the same essence. They're just different expressions of polarity. And here is the invitation to go even beyond that. It was a wonderful experience, and also a very bizarre and painful one in many cases for some of us and for some of you. But in general, it was all the beauty of the Creator. However, now it's the opportunity to live and exist in such awareness where you tangibly enjoy the beauty of creativity of your own eternal limitless self. That's where also the human part of you can truly enjoy and be excited for the new day on earth, despite the things that are happening around, because it's got nothing to do with you. You are here radiating your own light of consciousness, your own freedom, and all those who want to be touched by it, who want to be reminded, will find you or will find the way. So it is enough for you to simply exist, to simply be who you truly are, which includes the human self, but the human self with its illusionary, separated ways doesn't continue to function in such style, but it rather opens up to the limitless that it is, and I'm also tangibly practicing and allowing it on my human. So what I'm sharing here with you has been tested on my own example, and it keeps on expanding and expanding and expanding and deepening and deepening and deepening. Because the good news is that enlightenment or realization or energetic conscious freedom, whatever you want to call it, it's simply the beginning of your new story, of your new journey, because you shift the perspective. It's not the end. And it's an amazing news because there's always more to explore. And yes, if you choose so, you can start living even more consciously on Earth. But it is necessary, yes. That's just the way it is. And I'm saying it with a lot of love and tenderness. Oh, look at this friend of mine. He or she is so cute. And he or she, beyond the gender, wanted to say hello to all of you here today. Yes, and that tender, loving part is also you. It is the mirror of you. And let's feel this beauty in ourselves. Let's take a breath also in the essence that this wonderful, wonderful being is showing us here. Let's feel this innocence, this radiance, this magnificence, and at the same time, playfulness. So thank you. Oh yeah, let's take one more deep breath, gently, softly, but passionately. It's all you, everything you breathe in, it's the expression of you, so you don't have to defend or fight against anything. You can rather accept it all and embrace this conscious freedom and soul rock and roll, if I say it a little bit with a humor. And please feel into this background, into this light. The pure light. This is not a light and darkness, but this is the pure light of consciousness, which is also you. And feel into this stillness, this inner peace, which I, as the Divine Feminine, also represent. And I'm just an expression and mirror of yourself. So feel it in you. No matter what the outside stories are telling you, are showing you, are caressing you, whatever. It's not real. It's just a dream. It's just a very real dream. Very real dream. So let's breathe together for half a minute or something like that, if you would like to. Dear beloved Grand Creator. And let us just feel into this essence of stillness, of your freedom, of limitless. No matter what is happening on the outside or in your mind or in your emotions or in your body, you are free to be free, and let us sail there on the wings of joy and softness, compassion and fire of spirit. Thank you. Indeed, we are grateful that you are breathing here with us, and be grateful to yourself that you've came in touch with this consciousness. And if it's speaking to you, wonderful. That's the essence of why I am here, of why I stayed on earth, allowing my realization and enlightenment, and also embodying this consciousness, which is totally new in all of creation, in such a way, in the new energy way. And I would be glad to serve you even more if you choose so. This is sacred, priceless energy space, and it is reminding you even deeper of your own authentic beauty, of your own authentic self, uniqueness, dignity, Yes. And in order to be free, it's essential to see everything as it is, not as good or bad, as right or wrong, as the past or the future. It is all here now. It's just about from which perspective you are looking at things. And if you let yourself see it from the limitless, conscious view and perspective, it all loses its heaviness and weight. And you simply energetically see it for what it is. Of course, it takes some patience and time on earth for all these changes then to embody and to expand and to deepen, but still it's being done. And if you're in touch with this here, something is calling you. It's already the beginning or even deepening and expansion of your own divine melding. So yes, the dreams, the real soul dreams are possible. And I'm gonna keep on showing it on my example when staying on earth. What is possible and what kind of freedom, joyful freedom as I love to call it, can be lived and embraced and experienced when you allow consciousness to be you, at first to be close to you, to be near you, to be with you, to be in you, and then to be you. The limitless is you. You are the limitless, also as the human. And one of the most wonderful gifts is this compassionate softness. And in our opinion, when it's being combined with this fire of spirit, which is decisive, which is brave, and which is purely compassionate also, when you combine divine masculine and divine feminine, so to speak, it's one of the easiest recipes to embrace your energetic freedom also in the embodied way. And then you can play with your creativity, be that through relationships, through your artistic projects, through your businesses, in whichever area of your life that you feel attracted to or that resonates with you. But that's just a tiny little consequence, so to speak, which can also bring you lots of joy. But essential message here is to return into your stillness, easiness, to see everything from these depths, from this expanded view, energetically. This is very important, not just saying it, but energetically allowing it. And at first there can only be moments of it or just glimpses, and then it becomes more and more and more than probably ever before. And after some time you can embrace the ecstasy, bliss, and this grand passion for life. So you're excited to wake up every day and to see what kind of gifts, what kind of beauty is your life going to show you, because you are life. You are life, and it's essential to sail beyond the fears and resistance and mass consciousness and all of these energies, so you can truly embrace who you essentially, limitlessly are. And we invite you to do it with as much ease and grace and joy, not with the suffering, because I've done it a lot in such way in the past. But now I've been also allowing the new way of enlightenment, the new way of freedom for my human self, where we play with life, and like that we also move some stuck energies, some old stories, and it can challenge your human at times even more for some moments. But in general picture, in a bigger picture, it's so much easier. because you let yourself sail beyond the comfort zones while already playing with life in your own unique way, and at the same time opening up to this limitless grand consciousness that you are. The human surrenders with the sacred art of surrender into the arms of the soul, into the arms of the limitless, and like that exists as the living God, as the freedom, as the ecstatic expression of existence. Oh, bliss in its purest form. I am Julian, I am Julia, and let yourself sail on the wings of joyful freedom. Thank you so much for being here.